Shri Brahma Samhita ki Shri Brahma Samhita ki Jai. So last week we did up to verse 34. So today we study verse 35. So we start reciting through verse 4. Text 1. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam.
Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Radhe Govinda Sarvakarana.
Ishvaraha Parama Krishna Sachid Ananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam.
So now you're welcome to chant if you like. And Prabhupada, you muted, huh, Prabhupada?
I've just, somebody, I got the text like in the morning and now I got another text. I was looking at it. I'm sorry, I didn't concentrate. I'm very sorry. My brother passed away, my cousin brother in India.
Oh,
and he was only 57. It's a bit difficult to say, but what else can you do? He was not well.
Yeah, we can pray for it. That's the best.
Yeah, I will pray later on.
Yeah.
So shall I read this? Oh, we are doing the same thing like last few days ago we were doing.
Yeah.
All right. Brahma Samhitaya, text 1. Iswaraya Parama Krishnaya Sachidananda Vigraya Anadira Dira Govindaya Sarva Karana Karama. Is that right? Sarva Karana
Karanam.
Okay. Sarva Karana Karanam.
Yes.
Karanam. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
thank you. Sarva Karana Karanam. Sarva Karana Karanam. Hare Krishna.
Krishna. Sunil Prabhu.
Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchit Ananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam.
Thank you. So we go to verse 29. Chintamani prakara sadna shukalpariksha laksha vriteshu surabhir abhipalayantam lakshmi sahasra shatasam brahmasevyamana govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami.
Indamuni Prakasatma Sukhadursam Yakshavateshu Shubhavira Vikani Shmi Sahasa Satasam Vindamadi Purusham Namaham.
Chintamani Prakarasat Masukalpa Vriksha Laksha Vriteshu Surabhir Abhipalayantam Lakshmi Sahasra Sata Sabrahma Sevyamanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Chintamani Parakara Sadamasuka Kalpavarsha Laksavarati Surabhir Abhipalayam Tama Lakshmi Sarasasata Sambarama Siya Matmanama Govindam Adi Purusama Tame Abhi Bhajami. Hare Krishna.
चिन्तामणि प्रकर सदमा सुकल्पवृक्षा लक्ष्य वृषेतेषु सुरभिरभिपालयन्तम् लक्ष्मी सहस्रशतसं ब्रह्म सेवमानं गोविन्दम् आदिपुरुषं तम् अहं भजामि।
Shambhavini Mataji, would you like to give it over?
Yes, Mataji. Okay.
Yes.
Sintamani prakara sadmasu kalpa vriksha lak. One second, let me lodge it. Laksharvateshu shurabhir abhipala yantam Lakshmi Sahasra Sata Sambrahma Sevyamanam Govindamadi Purusham Ta Aham Bhajami. Sorry, Mataji, I don't know if I've done it.
Oh, it's good, Mataji. So let me just put the translation so that we can read the translation. Text 1. Krishna, who is known as Govinda, is the supreme Godhead. He has an eternal, blissful spiritual body. He is the origin of all, he has no other origin, and he is the prime cause of all causes. Text 29. I worship Govinda, the primary Lord, the first progenitor who is tending the cows, yielding all desire in the abodes built with spiritual gems, surrounded by millions of purple sheep, always served with great reverence and affection by hundreds of thousands of Lakshmis or gopis. Text 30. Venum kvanantamarvindadalayataksham Varahavatam samasitam buddhasundarangam Kandarpakoti vishesha shobham Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Yes.
Venam Kwanantam Aravindam Dalayataksam Varhavatam Samasitam Buddha Sundarangam Kandapakoti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham Govindamadi Purusham Tamam Bhajami.
Venum konantamaravindalayataksam bharavatam sasitam buddhasudarangam Darpakoti kamaniya vishesha sobham govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami.
I can try.
Venu Kavana Tama Aravinda Dalayat Kasama Baharavatam Sa Baharavatasama Asitam Buddha Surandargam Kandrapar Poti Kamaniya Visaya Sobham Govindam Adi Ursamatama Adama Bhajami. Hare Krishna.
Venum Kwanantam Aravind Dalayataksham Barahavatam Sam Asitam Buddha Sundarangam Kandarpakoti Kamaniya Vishesha Sobham Govindam Adipurusham Tam Aham Bhajami.
I can try, Mataji. Venum kavanantam aravinda dalayaksham barhavatam sham asitam buddha sundarangam kandarpakoti kamaniya vishesha sobitam govindamadi purusham tam aham bhajami.
Lokeshwar, would you like to read the translation?
Yes, Mataji. I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who is adept in playing on his flute, with blooming eyes like lotus petals, with head decked with peacock's feather, with the figure of beauty tinged with the hue of blue clouds, and his unique loveliness charming millions of cupids.
Thank you. Text 31. Alola Chandra Kalasatvanamalia Vamshi Ratnan Gadam Pranayakeli Kala Vilasam Shyamam Tribhangalalitam Niyata Prakasham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Alola Chandra Kalasad Vanamalya Vamsi Ratnagadam Panayakeli Kalavilasham Shyamam Tribanga Lalitavni Apta Pakasham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Alola Chandra Kalasadvanamalya Vamshi Ratnangadam Panayakeli Kalavilasam Shyamam Tribangala Litam Niyata Prakasham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Alola Chandra Rakha Rasad Vanamalaya Vamasi Ratnagahadam Paranaya Keli Kala Vilasam Sayamatri Bangalalitam Nityana Parakrasam Govindam Adi Purusham Tama Ahama Bhajami. Hare Krishna.
Alola Chandra Kalasad Vanamalya Vamsi Ratnanga Dham Pranaya Keli Kala Vilasam Syamam Tribhangala Litam Niyata Prakasam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Alola Chandrakala Sat Vamama Vanamalya Vamsi Ratnangadam Pranayake Likala Vilasam Shyamam Tribhangalalitam Niyata Prakasham Govindam Adipurusham Tabaham Bhajami.
Prabhu, can you read the translation?
Sure.
Yes. Oh,
Oh.
sorry. Go for it, Sunil. Go for it.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, around whose neck is swinging a garland of flowers, beautified with the moon locket. Those whose two hands are adorned with the flute and jeweled ornaments, who always, I don't know the right spelling, who always revels in pastimes of love, whose graceful threefold bending form of Shyamsundara is eternally manifest.
Thank you, Prabhu. Text 32. Angani yasya sakalendriya vrittimanti पश्यन्ति पान्ति कल्यान्ति शिरां जगान्ति आनन्दचिन्मयसतुज्ज्वलविग्रहस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि. Yes.
Angani yasya sakalendriyavrittimanti pasyanti panti kalayanti chiran jaganti ananda chinmay sadvajjala vikrasya govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami.
Angani yasya sakalendriya vrittimanti pashyanti panti kalayanti chiram jaganti ananda chinmaya sad ujvala vigrahasya govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami.
Angani yasya sakalendraya pritimanti pasayanti panti kalayanti siranam jaganti anada siramaya sed ujvala vigrayasa govindam adi purusam tam ama bhajami. Hare Krishna.
Angani yasya sakalendriya vrittimanti pasyanti panti kalayanti chiram jaganti ananda chinmaya sat ujvala vigrasaya govindam adi purusham tam aham bhajami.
Angani yasya sakalendriyavrittimanti pashyanti panti kalayanti siram jaganti ananda manya sad ujvala vigrahasya govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami.
अञ्जनीयस्य सकलेन्द्रियवृत्तिमान्ति पश्यन्ति पान्ति कलयन्ति चिरं जगन्ति आनन्दचिन्मय सदुज्ज्वलविग्रहस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि. I worship Govinda, the primal Lord, whose transcendental form is full of bliss, truth, substantiality, and is thus full of the most dazzling splendor. Each of the limbs of that transcendental figure possesses in himself the full-fledged functions of all the organs, and eternally sees, maintains, and manifests the infinite universes, both spiritual and mundane. Text 33. Advaitam achyutam anadim anantarupam Adyam Purana Purusham Navayovanam Cha Vedeshu Durlabham Madhurlabham Atma Bhaktau Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Advaitamatchutamanadimanantarupam Adyam Purana Purusham Navayovanam cha Vedeshu Dullabhavatma Bhakto Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Prabhuji, sorry, I won't able to read because I'm coughing very badly. So just carry on. I'm listening.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Advaitam achyutam anandim anantarupam adhyam purana purusham nava no वानं च वेदेषु दुर्लभम् अदुर्लभम् आत्मभक्तौ गोविन्दम् आदिपुरुषं तम् अहं भजामि
Advaitamachyutamanadimanantarupam Adyam Purushanavayovanam cha okay. Vedeshu Durlabhamadurlabhamat Bhakto Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Advaitam Achyutam Anandim Anantarupam Adyam Purana Purusham Nama Navayovanam cha Vedeshu Durlabham Adurlabham Atma Bhakto Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajam.
Shambhalini Mataji, can you read the translation?
Yes, Swataji. I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who is inaccessible to the Vedas, but obtainable by pure, unalloyed devotion of the soul, who is without a second, who is not subject to decay, is without a beginning, whose form is endless, who is the beginning and the eternal Purusha. Yet he is a person possessing the beauty of blooming youth.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Text 34. Mantastu koti shatavatsara sampragamyo vayorathapi manaso munipungavana सोऽप्यस्ति यत्प्रपद सिम्य विचिन्त्य तत्त्वे गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि. Yes.
पन्तासु कोटिशतवत्सरसम्प्रगम्यो वायोर्धापि मनसो मुनिपुङ्गवानं सोऽप्यस्ति यत्पपत्सिन्यचिन्त्य तत्त्वे गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि. Lokeshwa?
Pantastukotishatavatsara sampragatno vayoratapi manaso munipungavanam sopi prapadasimi avinchatatadve govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami.
पन्थास्तु कोटिशतवत्सर सम्प्रागम्यो वायोरथापि मनसो मुनि पुङ्गवानं सोऽपि अस्ति यत्प्रपदसिम्नि अचिन्त्य तत्त्वे गोविन्दम् आदिपुरुषं तम् अहं भजामि.
Lokeshwar, can you read the translation?
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord. Only the tip of the toe whose lotus feet is approached by the yogis who aspire after the transcendental and betake themselves to pranayam by drilling the respiration, or by the jnanis who try to find out the non-differentiated Brahman by the process of elimination of the mundane extending over thousands of millions of years.
Thank you. So now we study text 35. Eko, eko, api, api, asau. So this word you can combine it together. Eko, piasau, eko, piasau, rachayitam, rachayitum, rachayitum, jagat anda kotim, jagat Danda Kotim. Jagad Anda Kotim. So here also we can read this together. Jagadanda Jagadanda Kotim. Yach Yach Chakti Chakti Asti Yach Shaktirasti. So we can add this together. Yach Shaktirasti Jagadanda Jagadanda Chaya Yadantaha 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 Andantara Andantara Stha Andantara Stha Paramanu Paramanu Chayantara Chayantara Stham Chayantara Stham Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami. Ekopyasau rachayitum Jagadandakotim. Ekopyasau rachayitum Jagadandakotim. Yachaktirasti Jagadandachaya Yadantaha. Yachaktirasti Jagadandachaya Yadantaha. Andantarastha Paraman Jayantarastham. Andantarastha Paraman Jayantarastham. Govindamadipurusham Tamaham Bhajami. I say it again. Ekopyasau rachayitum Jagadantakotim. Yachaktirasti Jagadandachaya Yadantaha. Andantarastha Paramanuchayantarastham. Govindamadipurusham Tamaham Bhajami. Yes?
Very good. Ekopiyaso rachayitum jagadanda kotim yakchaktirasti jagadanda chayat yadanta andantarasta paramanu chayantarastam govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami.
एको एकोपि एकोपिसौ रचयितं जगदन्धकोटिं यच्चक्तिरस्ति जगदन्धचया अन्धान्तरस्थपरमाणु यन्तरस्थं गोविन्दम् आदिपुरुषं तम् अहं भजामि.
Ekopyaso rachayitum Jagadandakotim Yachaktir Asti Jagad Andachaya Yad Antaha. Andatarasta Paramanuchayantarastham Govindamadipurusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Eko Pyasura Ruchayitum Jagatanda Kotim Yakchaktirasti Jagadanda Chaya Yadanta Andantarasta Paramanu Chayantarastam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Mataji, I wanted this to clear this. Echo, you said a P, no? And then you said echo piaso. So,
Yes, what happens is that when we pronounce this word and you read it alone without anything before, then it becomes a P. But what I have seen is that then this a copy. So we prolong this O, then we as if mix the O with the So this is a copiaso. So this is as if a little humming with the O.
yeah, no,
I'm not sure about it, but that's what I've heard what others how they recite.
okay, thank you.
Yeah, so this just becomes a like a humming O. It's combined with the O.
Okay.
Yeah.
Suppose we had an A here, then it would be a capiaso. If we had an A, or if we had an E again, so E it will become a capiaso. But here because it is O, so it is a copiaso. Yeah.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you.
Karuna Mataji, I want to ask you the same thing. I'm not reading it, but I'm listening.
Yeah.
You know, when you say yak chakira asi asti
Yes.
jagad anda chayad anta, and then you say
Antaha.
chaya antara satama. So
Ah,
when is CAY, you I'm not telling you, but did you pronounce it CH or just CAY?
no, it is CH. It is CH.
But here it is written as CAY.
Yeah, this is the way they have done it in these English
Oh.
words because no, the C we pronounce it ch, the K we pronounce it like k.
Ko. Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine. Thank you.
the
And then
T
you
is
said
ch.
Chayantra, so it should be CH, but here it is written as CAY.
Yeah. In fact, in Hindi or Sanskrit, we have two alphabets, this ch and ch. So this is
Oh,
ch, but this is
yeah.
ch.
All
The
right.
CH is ch, the long one,
Yeah.
and under the C is the short one, ch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So I just put the synonym. Yeah. So ekah, one, api, although, asau, he, rachaitum, to create, jagatanda, of universes, kotim, millions, yat, whose, shaktihi, potency, asti, there is, jagat anda chayaha, all the universes, yat antaha, within whom, anda antarastha, which are scattered throughout the universe, parama anuchaya, the atoms, antarastham, situated within, govindam, Govinda, Adipurusham, the original person, tam, him, aham, I, bhajami, worship. Translation: he is an undifferentiated entity, as there is no distinction between potency and the possessor thereof. In his work of creation of millions of worlds, his potency remains inseparable. All the universes exist in him, and he is present in his fullness in every one of the atoms that are scattered throughout the universe at one and the same time. Such is the primeval Lord whom I adore. Just put Purport. Purport. Krishna is the highest of all entities. In him is an entity which is termed Chit, spiritual, which is distinct from the principle of limitation. By his inconceivable power, he can at will create numberless universes. All the mundane universes owe their origin to the transformation of his external potency. Again, his abode is beyond human conception. Since all worlds, limited and spiritual, exist in him, and he resides simultaneously in his fullness and entirety in all the atoms in all of the worlds. All pervasiveness is only a localized aspect of the majesty of Krishna, the Lord of all. Though he is all-pervasive, yet in his existence everywhere in a medium shape consists his spiritual lordship beyond human conception. This argument favors the doctrine of simultaneous inconceivable distinction and non-distinction, and knocks down the contaminating Mayavad and other allied doctrines. Brahma Samhita ki jai.
Yay.
Any comments, Prabhuji?
This is a tough verse. If you just
Oh,
go
yes.
up, it's hard to pronounce it, but also it's tough to understand. His undifferentiated entity is there is no distinction between potency and the possessor. Wow. Yikes. This is a tough verse. This is a tough verse. He is present in his fullness in every one of the atoms. I think this is this is one of the reasons why this verse is used a lot. To express that he extends himself in this material world to every living entity by being with them while they're in this material world. Even in the atom, he is present in his fullness in every one of the atoms that are scattered throughout the universe. So this is really inconceivable, amazing. What can you say? And I just want to share with you, Karuna, that verse, Advaitam Achyutam, which you did, well, we went through briefly last time. I spoke it in so many schools this week because so many questions were about how was God born, or how old is God? And it's such a amazing verse. And I'd like to thank you, because if I hadn't heard it here like last week, I wouldn't have spoken it so many times. So it was really good. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful.
Such an amazing verse, you know, because he says he's the oldest, and yet he always looks so young. And so very, very nice. Thank you for that.
Thank you. Shall we stop here today? Brahma Samhita ki jai.
Yay. Thank you, Karuna.